Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the monthly readings for March 2020 and I am going to be reading for the lovely Aries. This month, guys, I felt really drawn to the fairy realms as such. I had a real calling, so I'm going to be using the decks of Karen Kay, Oracle of the Fairies, and also the Fairy Forest by Lucy Cavendish. I'm also going to be using the Wisdom of the Night by Colette Baron Reid, and I'm also going to be using my trusty cards, the Cheryl Richardson self-care cards. As always with my monthlies, I always do some meditative poetry, okay, and this month I've used them on these little cheeky cards here. That the artwork is done by Brian Froud, and if you haven't heard of Brian Froud before, then obviously there's loads of information on Google. He did actually do a couple of oracle decks, which I do have a deck of his that I haven't really sort of delved into quite a lot, which I should start to have a look at, because the artwork on them is quite very elfish, fairish, goblins, gremlins and that type of genre on his artwork. So as I say with the monthlies, if you are new to my channel, I always tie up the readings as well at the end with a little charm. So without further ado, I just want to apologise if I do sound a bit husky with my voice. I've had a chest infection and I'm just getting over that, but obviously it's still affecting me a little bit, so hopefully I'm just going to be a trooper and try and get these readings out for you, Aries. So I'm just going to move this out the way and just put that there for a second. And the energies I felt when I was doing my premeditative poetry for you, I just felt as though you need to start prioritising things. There's a lot of people taking a lot of your time and energy, and you are realising this, Aries, and it's about focusing on the key importance of what you want as we go into March 2020. So this was the elements, as I was saying, I was feeling with your energy, Aries, for the month of March. So I'm just going to get a fairy card and just have a see what the first one comes out for you, my lovelies. So let's see what we're doing. But yeah, I just felt that you were trying to put your fingers in too many pies. You were focusing on too many things, okay? And it's saying here you've got to narrow that down, Aries. You've got to literally narrow that down at the moment. I definitely wanted to jump out for you. So we have here the Sorceress, rituals, power and will. Now this, I feel, is about having the will here to take on this attitude. I feel this attitude that you want to take on is you're going to have to learn to say no to things. As I say, I think other people are gleaning off your energy, my lovely Aries, and you've allowed these people to literally swallow you up in the metaphorical sense. I just feel that there's things around you, there's people around you, there's areas of your life that you've literally let overgrow, okay? You've let overgrown, and it's time to get the pruning shears out for you, Aries, and start to trim back the unnecessary things that no longer serve you, okay? I feel that you may have been feeling this yourself, that you need to step up in your own power, get yourself grounded as well. My lovely, so let's just get another angel card here and see what else comes out. But it's as though I feel some of you have been in the ringer. I want to say in the ringer, as in literally you've felt like you've been in a boxing match where you've been pushed from pillar to post, some of you as well. This was the energy I was feeling, that some of you have been pushed around, okay? You've followed some pathways that have come to a dead end, and you've literally sitting there in the month of March thinking, I'm not wasting my energy on anybody else, okay? I want to do things for me. I'm not taking what somebody else is saying, because I feel like some of you have been instigated by other people, like, go on, just do that, you'll see it's okay. And then when you've done it, you've just thought to yourself, well, that was nothing like I expected, you know what I mean? So you've been taking on other people's feedback in asking you to do things, and then when you've done them, you've literally sat there and thought that was literally a waste of time. So this is where March 2020 comes real for you, and this is where the rituals of other people's pleasing other people, okay, having the power that's taking your own power back and having the will to say no to other people, my lovely Aries, okay? And literally cutting back this dead wood and elements that you need to clear the decks from, I feel, in March 2020. So let's just get another card out for you. I do not want to cough, guys. If I cough, although I do apologise, but I'm trying my best here. I've dosed myself up before I've started these reads today. So we have, the next card that comes out is Awen, or Awen, A-W-E-N, Gift, Divine, Inspiration and Awakening. And this, I feel, is the new you that's going to be coming out in March 2020. If we look at the transformation here from this one to this one, okay, this is literally pruning out areas of your life that you know that no longer serve you, and by doing that you actually like make yourself the actual true essence of the person that you want to be. So I do feel there's a transformation here, a big transformation for some of you Aries in March 2020. And I do try and look at the romantic side of things as well with my readings. And this could actually mean here that some of you have come out of a relationship that hasn't served you and dragged you down. I feel, Aries, for some of you, literally dragged the essence of you down, and you'll be closing the doors on that and stepping out, and this is you literally shining, getting back on the saddle, so to speak, because I do feel some of you have gone through a romantic split here that paid toll on you, okay? But it's saying here, you've got your mojo back, okay? You got your face back on, and you're ready to step out and find a new romantic element, or just be the person that you want to be and be confident again, because I feel some of you had your confidence knocked in the relationship that you've stepped from. So let's just get another further clarification on this for you, my lovelies. So you can have another card, please, for Aries. And we have go outside. It's time to go outside. Tune into the powerful peace of nature wherever you are and feel at one with your habitat. So again, I just feel here, it's time to step out in the power of you as the person of you. I do feel that some of you had your wings clipped, okay, by other people around you. I feel that you've been controlled, some of you, in the last couple of months, where you felt like you couldn't even venture out as such, where I feel some of you may have gone through some depressive times as well. I just feel that some of you, some of the Aries out there, have literally had their wings clipped by others, and it's saying now it's time to go outside and time for you to take your energy and your power and go in the direction now that you want to go in. As I said, on the romantic side, I do feel some of you have literally gone through the mill here in a relationship that you have, it's finished, it's completed with, but it really, really paid toll on you, and it's took you a couple of months to get over that. But it's saying in March 2020 you can literally now step out as the real person that you remember as well, some of you. And it's saying to step outside in your true power and take the essence back of you, okay? So I'm just going to get some clarification now with the Colette Baron Reed cards here. So I'll just get another few cards out for you, Aries. As I say, I do apologise. I am struggling a little bit today with my throat and everything else with this nasty chest infection that I've had. So let's have another couple of cards here to clarify this for Aries, please. And we have obedience here, okay? And this is you, as I feel, as I said at the start of the reading, you have been taking on too many things and influenced by other people. And it's saying here, you are now protecting yourself. If we look at this here, okay, she's guarding herself here with the sword across, and it's just saying here, I feel like it's justice for you as well. I always look at this card as well about it looks to me, I always think of it as being justice, and it's taking matters into your own hands. Okay, you are no longer this person who will be put on a pedestal by anybody. Okay, you do not like that energy around you. You do not like to be controlled, and this is with the obedience here. The obedience is obeying to other people's commands, and it's saying here now, you are no longer blinded to that. You have opened the blindfold away from taking orders of other people, as in if people tell you to jump and you've jumped for them, or if people have told you to this or to do that, no longer, because it's saying here, it's a reminder to you not to forget who the true essence, that you do not have to be obedient to others. Don't forget you're an individual person, Aries, and that was the energy I was feeling. So I'm just going to get another couple of cards out just to get a bit more on this. So the whole message I was feeling, and even with my meditative poetry, was you've taken on too many tasks. You've tried to be a people pleaser for too many people. You have jumped to people's tunes, and it's just basically saying that's gone. That is gone in March 2020. You have had this blindfold removed. It's saying you are being reminded about the going back to your true essence. You are being reminded about having to say no to people. You haven't always got to say yes to people. So this is a big wake-up call for you, Aries, for March 2020, in literally getting your own power and having the will, as I said, to say no to people. You know, if your friends say to you, come on, we'll go out, it'll be good for you, you know, and just say, you know, no, this is not for me. Excuse me, guys. I'm just going to get another couple of cards out. And we have cycles. Okay, now this is a cycle that's going to be broken. You are no longer in this repetitive cycle that makes your life complicated. And I want to say complicated, and this is the energy that you have been in, and this is the energy that you have got to break out of, Aries. Okay, other people are making your life complicated. Okay, you feel you've gone round and round in repeated cycles trying to please others. Okay, so it's saying here again, you have literally got to ditch this and become this true essence, this true person that you remember. I want to say remember because I feel some of you have forgotten who you truly are. I am just going to pick up another fairy card here. I'm going to go with this one before I pick up the self-care cards. So let's have a look what we've got for you, Aries. I feel like that one wants to come out. So we've got hope. Okay, that's a beautiful card because it's getting peace back into your life, with the metaphorical sense of having the dove in the picture. We have the rainbow, which gives you a bright future ahead of you. Okay, it's got here, hope is always there even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. And again here, it's uncanny how these cards have come out, guys, because if I just pick up the previous fairy picture, if I can just find it along here, have we got it? Can you see here? Wings are down, okay? And this is the energy where I feel you've been suppressed, you've been controlled, life has been made complicated by that of other people, okay? Where you've obeyed people's commands, you've obeyed people's orders, and it's saying here, no longer, no more, as we go into March 2020, you are going to put the priorities that are in force for you, okay? You are going to not be doing multitasking as you have. You're going to be focusing on one task at a time, because that's the way you need to go from March 2020. If somebody approaches you, say, look, I'll do one job at a time. I'm doing one job at a time. I'm not doing multiple jobs. I cannot spread myself too thin any longer. And it's saying here, there's hope here in the horizon for you. And I do feel there's a new opportunity going to be coming in for you as well. And this can be on the romantic and on the general. With the romantic though, however, I do feel that some of you here, there may be somebody from your past coming back in, and they will come back in on a friendship link to start with. Obviously, there's some chemistry there with this link that you haven't heard from this person for quite some time, and I do feel that that is going to be coming in on the romantic side of things. So I'm just going to get one of the Cheryl Richardson's cards now. This is a lovely reading, Aries, and it's just a positive reading to say that you have realised the error of your ways. I want to say for some of you, the error of your ways, and that you can't be there multitasking for people, and you cannot be jumping to everybody's, you know, the whim of everybody else. And I do feel, like I say, the blindfold has been pulled off your eyes, and you've started to realise now, what am I doing? What am I doing? Wasting my energy by doing what other people are asking me to do. And it's saying, no, you have got to get back into this. You've got to come out of this into this person here. And that's the messages that I feel that the fairies are trying to get across to you, my lovely. So let's just get another card here and see what we've got coming out for you. I'm just going to dig round and I'm going to pick this one here. Okay, and we have creativity. And it says, express your creativity, delight in the mystery of your inner muse. Your inner muse, okay? You have to follow what your inner calling, what you want to do, your wishes, okay, your dreams. And it's saying here, you have got the power, okay? You have got the power and direction now. And the creativity, because I do feel here, if you look at this card, I always look at the artwork on my cards, guys. Darkness, it's been very black, okay? It's been very black here. You haven't felt happy or comfortable in the environment, the company, the place where you live, the job that you're doing. You've been through some dark times, Aries, over the last couple of months, and it's saying here, it's a rejuvenation of you as a person, and you have literally got that inner power to do what you want to do and go. And I say creativity, it's about being creative in what you want to be doing for yourself and not taking orders of other people. So what I'm going to do now, Aries, is just read you my little bit of meditative poetry that I did prior to this reading today. And I picked this card for you because it was like saying you've got your wings back, you're ready to launch forward, and you're literally ready to step out there and start doing things for you, okay? And I felt this on a lot of the signs for March, where I feel that a lot of people out there have literally lost the true essence of themselves, and it's like stripping layers back, okay, what other people have put on you. And this was exactly what I was feeling in the general and the romantic here. So I actually wrote in this card, time to stop people holding back the true you, time to put down the mask, too many irons in the fire, time to focus on one task. Someone new is destined to be thrown into the mix. March is about focus with time to fix you, okay? Time to fix you, Aries. And I said someone new is destined to be thrown in the mix here. And I do feel from that card we saw here, okay, with the rainbow and the someone like looking into the horizon. I feel some of you, as I said, there'll be a friend coming back from the past you've not spoken to for a long time, but there is a new energy going to be coming into your lives. And I feel this connection, okay, you're going to have your paths crossed with some brand new person as well, some of you, okay. As I say, not to confuse you, some of you are going to have someone coming from your past, but I feel that's on a romantic element. But as a general, I feel that there is going to be somebody who's going to be coming in to the mix for you, and I feel they'll be on a teacher's level. They are going to be you're going to learn so much from this person that is going to be coming into your life, my lovelies. So just to finish up this reading now, I'm just going to pull out the little charm. So I'm just going to give them a little squiggle around, Aries, and just see what we've got for you guys. And we have the fairy. I've got two. Oh wow, I'm going to bring the two out. Look, that's linked in here. Okay, we have the charm of the fish, okay, here, and we also have the little fairy. I'm going to go with the fairy first. Now the fairy here It's weird how these charms have come out and we're doing a fairy reading and a fairy wanted to pop in. Holding the heart out, okay? So literally it's saying here you've got to follow your own heart, okay? This is on the romantic and on the general, and that is why that little charm's come out there. You've got to start doing things for what you love to do, okay? And March 2020 is about putting your needs first. With the actual fish here, then I do feel it's to do with emotions, because obviously the fish is attached to the water element, and I do feel it has been an emotional time for you. There's been some deep times here on an emotional level where you've literally been thinking you've been fighting against a tide, okay, literally having that struggle of swimming upstream, okay, and then you've just sort of been washed the way back, all the way back. So it's just saying here you have been fighting the elements, okay, on the emotional sense. But I do feel here as well that having the fish being pulled out to you, then it's saying here that you may still have some little struggles at the start of March, okay? But it's saying here that you've got to, it's as though I want to bring them in like this, okay? You've still got some emotional ties, I feel, I want to say. I just feel there's something or someone will try and pull on your strings, okay? And it's saying here you've got to follow your own heart. So as much as I feel this is on the romantic side here, that I just feel that some of you may get tugged back by an ex-partner or someone who you've recently finished with, and there's that anchor line, like that fishing line that is attached to you, okay, that they might still be trying to pull you back, but it's saying here you've got to start following your own heart on the relationship side. And that's why I feel the two charms had to come out on that, because it's a message here for somebody on the romantic saying you know, they've literally got this attachment still to you, and where you're trying as much to follow your own heart, I do feel for some of you they are still going to be tagging along here, and you're going to be feeling the pull for a while before you can detach yourself from that past relationship. So I hope, Aries, you can take something away from that read today. It's not my normal upbeat read, and I do apologise because of the way I'm feeling, to be fair, with this nasty little virus that I've got. So, but I hope you can take some elements away from that message today, and I will look forward to reading to you next time. Take care, my lovelies. Bye.